valleys precede overflow. You may be dealing with the sickness now, but on the other side of that valley is your cup running over with good health. Things may be slow at the office, but when you make it through the valley, there's an abundance, good breaks, promotion. That family member is causing trouble, but on the other side of the valley is great joy, great peace. Your cup is going to run over with great relationships. Now, none of us like to go through the valleys, but if you'll keep the right perspective, knowing that that valley is leading you to overflow, then you'll go through it with a good attitude. I wonder how often we get stuck in the valley complaining. I can't believe this happened. God is waiting to transform it into a gateway of blessing, but we have to pass the test. How we go through the valley makes a difference. I know a pastor that wanted to build a new auditorium. They had needed the space for a long time. He saw friends building nice sanctuaries. They were doing great things. But every time he tried to move forward, he had some kind of setback. He was tempted to get discouraged, think it would never work out. When you're in the valley, it's a test. God is up to something that you can't see. It's easy to complain and live negative, but you have to trust Him in the valley. And this pastor kept being his best month after month, thanking God that he was working, declaring that a new sanctuary was on the way. It looked like he was stuck. The odds were against him, said it would never happen, but God knows how to transform that valley of trouble into a gateway of blessing. And when it's your time, all the forces of darkness cannot stop what God has ordained for you. One day, unexpectedly, the mayor of this small town called and told how there was a group that built a huge building for a casino, but before they moved in, they went bankrupt. They had over 40 acres of parking, a building that could fit 4 football fields inside. It was just a few miles from his church. The mayor asked if he was interested in purchasing it. The pastor thought it'd be over $50 million. It was huge, first class. The mayor said, no, you can purchase it for under $2 million. Instead of having to build his own facility, God dropped a much bigger, better facility into their hands. When you go through the valley in faith, thanking God, then you're going to come into that anointing where your cup runs over. God is going to do things that you've never dreamed. He's going to transform the valley of trouble into a gateway of abundance. You may feel like you're stuck. You're doing the right thing, but the wrong thing is happening. The good news is that valley is not permanent. You are coming through. And if you could see what was on the other side, you would be amazed. Your cup is going to run over. Maybe a relationship didn't work out. That person left you. Now you're in the valley. That is not the end of your story. God has a running over blessing, somebody better than you've ever dreamed. Stay in faith in the valley. Don't listen to Goliath. Don't believe the lies that it's never going to work out. It's too late. The obstacle's too big. Like this pastor, that valley of trouble is leading to a gateway of abundance, abundance of joy, abundance of good health, abundance of resources.